welcome back to the Wistys. We are on episode 12. Just rolling. We got a dozen of them. Hi, Cole.
Dirty dozen, baby.
It looks like you've
Hi,
already
Mesa.
started decorating for Christmas, I see, because your background has finally changed. A lot of
Joy to the
joy,
world.
a lot of joy in that house, I'm sure.
Yeah, when she's not beating me, there's joy.
So, what do we have for headlines after last week?
You laugh like that was a joke, but yeah. Headlines. The big thing that happened today, and we can kind of parlay this into weekend review. The Bills fired their offensive coordinator today.
Should have been
Um,
the coach, but yep.
yeah, so last night's game was kind of nuts. The Bills lost to the Broncos in a crazy turnover fest mistake, just plentiful mistakes on really. And then Russell Wilson had a little vintage Russ with the dime in the back corner of the end zone. They had
Yeah.
the the fumble to start the game, and then the Allen just didn't give him the ball, and he threw a pick. And then he had another pick that went right off of Gabe Davis's hands. He threw a piss missile to that guy, and it just Gabe did not have it. And then somehow still in the game, brought him all the way down. And then they score, and then the Broncos go down, and then they miss the field goal, but they pulled a Packers blunder and 12 men on the special teams, which I don't know how you do that. And
Yeah, it's crazy.
I I don't know. I mean, everyone's ripping Josh Allen right now, and
I mean, you can't
they're
deny he's not
using the
playing well. And you are a big proponent for
a-
if he was at Kansas City, he'd be just as
absolutely.
good as Patty Mahomes, which might be
I
true.
still am.
But you can't tell me that he's not playing like shit right now. Some of the throws, you got to be like, what the fuck are you doing? It's not the coach making him do that.
Correct. Correct. But I don't think he is your problem. We've seen him what he can do at his highs. We know what he is when he's at his lows. Obviously, coming out of college, you saw it,
Right.
and then early in his career. But the thing about him, just like any quarterback, except I would argue probably one, but even the one later in his career needed the help. You can't win it by yourself. It's too much of a team game, and I think he's so talented and he's so good, and he just doesn't have the offensive coordinator around him. I mean, how many times the 13 seconds against the Chiefs in the playoffs sticks out huge. This play in this game, now you're 5-5. That's a huge lot. Like if you get 7 losses, and you might not make the playoffs now in the AFC. The AFC is stacked. So
Yeah.
the coach is making too many mistakes, and I just don't think he's the guy. And then when you lose Dayball, they have Diggs, and that's it. No run game. He's pressing. He's Superman, and everyone's his own team's tugging on his cape right now, and he's trying to. It's like I relate to it like when you're lifting and you're like, man, I can do it, I can do it. And then you start doing sloppy form, or, you're trying to get that last rep and it's horrible. No,
Mhm.
you go down, right? Don't do that much weight.
Yeah.
Better form. He's lifting way too much right now. Like way too much. His team needs the help.
I'm
And
actually
I,
impressed by that
it's,
analogy. I didn't think you were that smart.
I'm like the king of analogies, first of all. Second of all, fuck off. Third of all, I mean, I I hate to see it too because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I like watching him play, but it's unfortunate. It really is.
Yeah. Do you think McDermott survives this year if they don't make the playoffs? I don't think they can. I don't think
I
they
even if
can
they make
afford
the
that.
playoffs,
If they don't
even if
get
they
beat,
make the
yeah.
playoffs, yeah, like a first round loss, I think he should be gone. Even if they make a second round, I'd fire his ass. It's just not it. He's not the guy to get them over the edge.
Yeah. All right. Anything else for headlines you want to
Um,
cover?
a ton. This weekend was actually exciting. We went into the weekend. We were kind of like,
Eh, yeah, it turned out to be pretty
mm,
cool. Pretty fun.
right? Bengals, Texans. That was crazy. CJ Stroud. Everyone's like MVP, MVP. Like,
I didn't
let's
think it
chill
was
a
I
little
didn't
bit.
think it
But
was
he
gonna
should
be
be talked about.
yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that good of a game. I thought it'd be okay, that'd be decent, but I didn't expect him to do what he did. So that's D'Amico Ryan's. I would think he could be argued as coach of the year too.
Coach of the year. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Stroud looks great. The Bengals, if what's his face, Boyd catches the ball, they make the comeback. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I watched the end of that game. That was pretty cool. The Browns come back against the Ravens, who everyone thinks is the best team in the league, and they get whoop down. So like that kind of flipped.
Yeah, so both of
The
those teams
Niners.
lost, and then they both play this coming Thursday. We'll talk about that later, but
Well,
that's
that's the best part about the AFC North is all above 500, but now
mm-hmm,
they start playing each other. So it's
mm-hmm.
like
These games
this is
matter
when
even
war
more.
just gets yeah, it's just like brutal. This is what's it's you're in the fucking
The
gladiator
trenches.
pit right
Yeah,
now. Like they're
yeah,
all yeah, they're just going at each other, which is fun. The Niners beat the Jags, which like
yeah. I
I
thought
shouldn't
it'd
say
be a
beat the Jags.
lot
They kicked the
more.
shit out of them.
I thought it'd be a lot more competitive. Like, what the hell?
So did
What
I.
I thought the
Yeah.
Jags were gonna at least put up a fight, but they like it wasn't even close.
I'm sick of all this Trevor Lawrence is legit, but he's not. Everyone's trying to put him in the Burrow, Mahomes, Allen class.
He's
They
not
want to
there
put
yet.
him above Allen. You put him on, you flop. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Flip those two. I'd like to see what happens because Calvin Ridley, Chark, Evan Ingram,
With
ETN, bring it
with
on. Like
their coach.
Doug Peterson.
Yeah,
Yeah. Offensive
yeah,
guy. Yeah. I'll take it.
yeah. That'd be interesting. The Bills, yeah. Since we're
And
talking
then
about them, that was just pathetic. I mean, the Broncos are on a tear right now, going through. I mean, us. That's not that big of a deal, but the
they
Chiefs
beat the
and then the
Chiefs.
Bills. That's impressive. They're putting their shit together. But yeah,
Yeah, I
Bills,
mean, we'll see, I guess. Bills
Packers.
hurts.
I saw this thing. There's three things in life that are guaranteed: death, taxes, and Jordan Love throwing an interception with the game on the line. You see that?
He leads the league in interceptions, doesn't he?
I don't know. It's got like
I think he
10.
does.
Yeah.
Or Josh Allen, one of the two.
Yeah, I would say Josh. He's got like
Um,
6 straight games with an interception. But
I
yeah,
think they're pretty damn close to each other.
I mean,
And then
Christian Watson
the
can't
last
Christian Watson cannot get open. He can't
I was gonna say the
5 out of the 10 picks were targeting Christian Watson. So he's like forcing it to him because he wants to get him involved, but it's like the motherfucker can't even get open. He's supposed to be a speedster. Go. Do a go route. I don't know
yeah,
what's going on.
the last play of the game, like was the epitome of our season to me, or the last series, I should say. Like we go down, he makes a great throw. You're like, oh fuck, Jaden Reed, bright spot, let's go. And then it's like
Reed
Aaron
is a
Jones
baller.
catches the ball and stays in bounds.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
doesn't make
Reed
sense.
is.
What the fuck? How many
I
times is
know.
this guy going to do that? Remember the fucking San Francisco 49er playoff game? And he, like that, we played so bad, but we still could have won that game, first of all. Second of all,
Don't even,
he does
I
it
can't.
again? Go out of bounds. What the fuck
It
are you
wasn't as
doing?
bad. Okay, let's be fully transparent here. I like a week ago, I'm just on the internet and they're like, Packer fans, remember this? And it was Aaron Jones down the sideline against the Niners.
Yeah.
And I
Oh.
started hitting the couch and Paige is like, what the fuck? I'm like, look at this. She's like, why didn't he just run straight? I'm like, you telling me I was screaming at the TV during that game. I literally have never been second most explosive game on my end in my entire life that I've ever watched. 2014 championship game. It's not even a question, number one, but that game. Oh,
Yeah.
Niners. Oh, fuck.
We had a
Anyways,
chance.
he doesn't go out of bounds.
Yeah, and okay,
Fucking,
what
I
he
can't.
did
We could talk
to
about that.
not go out of bounds, he got like what, 3 or 4 more yards? What are you
I don't
seeing
even
that
think
I'm
he
not
got a
seeing?
yard.
Yeah, if anything,
Yeah,
he got
he
like
just
a
was
yard or
dead.
two. I'm like, what was the point of that? Stop the fucking clock. We live to
Exactly.
fight another day instead
If
of
anything, just drop the ball.
right.
Just
Yeah. God damn it.
it
Is
was
that
bad.
coaching or
But
what is that? Is this him being fucking dumb?
I don't know, Joe Barry with his two down front, and then Matt LaFleur on like it's like second and goal, and they have like two tight ends in, and we have two defensive tackles in,
Is Joe
and then we
Barry
have
just so afraid to give up a deep ball? That's why he plays so far off. 3rd and 3, we're playing 5 yards off. Is he just that afraid?
LaFleur. I am putting this out here right now. LaFleur defended him and defended the play calling on Monday. I think Joe Barry has dirt on Matt LaFleur. Joe Barry witnessed a crime. LaFleur murdered someone in a hit and run. I don't fucking know. But the guy is like dying on the hill for somebody that has not done anything to prove to be like standing up for. It makes no sense. Did you
Yeah.
kill someone, Matt? Did you like do something that we don't know and Barry covered it up for you? Like, I don't get it because it's ridiculous. It's so frustrating. I can't. I just cannot.
Yeah. Something's up. And it could go way far back too, because the whole reason, I mean, the reason he hired him, it could be involved with that too. He didn't get his
I,
promotion on his own team. So he's like, you know what, Matt? I didn't get my promotion. So if you don't fucking hire me, I'm gonna tell them that you
yeah.
got caught, in an orgy with your second cousin or something.
Yeah.
Who
I
knows?
have no idea what it is. I have no idea. It bothers me. I have to say two other things too about this stupid game. I don't know how to feel about Christian Watson. Like Devonte
Yeah.
Adams wasn't great his first 2 years, but he was injured and then he had drops. Watson is, I mean, we're going through a different role with Love. He's
Yeah,
got
but
talent, but like there's,
Watson's injured a lot too, and he's dropping balls too.
I know it's so I don't want to compare him to Devonte, but like
But also last
it's also
year he
tough.
had Aaron.
Yeah.
That probably
And it's
helped.
tough to
Everyone's like, oh, he's
watch.
not as good as his rookie year. Well, yeah, he had the fucking goat throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
So that helps too.
But like, yeah, like Devonte comes in, isn't as great. Watson's good, flashes, but like I'm watching Jordan Addison tear up the league.
Right.
Like rookie wide receivers are playing well now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like a running back now. It's basically plug and play. If you're good enough, you
well, you
can
could say the same thing
start
about,
day one.
yeah. Well, look at good quarterbacks now. You don't have to sit forever. If you're good, you can just fucking play. Like that's a
Yeah.
thing.
It'll
Sorry,
take you
Jordan.
time.
That's a thing.
It'll take you a little time. Like it took Lawrence maybe a year and a half to understand like schemes and shit.
Yeah,
But that, I mean, if you have the
you need a good
the
coach.
the
Yeah.
physical talent right there, that goes a long way now.
So
Yeah.
that I don't know how to feel about that. That's what I'll say. The other thing I have to quick Josiah DeGuara can go fuck himself. I hate the kid. Josiah the Messiah, as dad calls him. This play where he is sitting,
Oh
you
my
see him?
God.
He hasn't
Yeah.
moved.
That was the
He
blocked
hasn't
or the
moved. And
blocked
the
kick.
okay, look at
He
this.
goes,
These guys are rushing. Those guys are rushing, and the ball is already in the snapper's, like the holder's hands, and Josiah is taking a shit on the field, going,
yeah,
"What
and
are
he
you
just like he like
doing?"
puts a hand on him to make it seem like he tried. I saw that too. I'm like, you're telling me we can't get we can't get our special teams, and we have like an ex head coach who is supposed to be this great special
Basaccia.
team guy, and we still can't figure it out. Last year we had a couple of
See,
like
but
kick returns for touchdowns, but we still had some bonehead shit. 12 men on the field
yeah,
or delay a game or whatever. And it's like, how can't we figure this out?
I don't like. To me, Basaccia can't control Josiah for being a moron and just staring. But
But
you
then
know
he
what you
shouldn't be on
could
the
do?
fucking
Just pull
team
him.
then. Yeah, he shouldn't be
Yeah,
there. Put him
take him
inside if you
off.
need him in there. You telling me
It's
Luke
horrible. We drafted
Musgraves
him.
or fucking Kraft
Yeah,
couldn't do that.
Kraft.
Yeah, they're bigger and boom, they can block.
Take a shot in the dark. What round we drafted Josiah in?
Third.
Just shoot. Yeah. Fucking Brian Gutekunst can just shoot. I might as well draft for that fucking asshole in the third round. He sucks.
Yeah.
Every time we have a third, we should trade for someone else, trade back, or trade up. You can't
Yeah.
draft in the third round. It's a disease.
It's our kryptonite.
That's all I have to say.
One of many.
I the peck. I mean, we were only lost by 4. That extra point would have put us down 3. We would have kicked a field goal. Game would have been tied. You know,
And then who knows? Sure.
things would have happened.
What if? What if? We could say that about a bunch of games this year. You know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are like being very dramatic about like I want to give Jordan a chance, but at the same time he's got to like show us a lot of improvement in these last couple weeks to like give us and like we could still just do the 5th-year option, right? So we get him for 1 more year and then
No, we
or would we
declined
have to
it.
sign we'd have to sign a big contract then
No, we
if we
declined
wanted
the
to keep him.
5th-year option. We declined the 5th-year option, but we extended him in the off season for like a 2-year fake 2-year deal for like 25 million. So it's pretty much a 5th-year option. So we have him for like another 1 to 2 years for sure, and we could cut him or get rid of him or whatever. So it's pretty much the same thing, but
So we don't
it's
technically have to
very
decide if he's our guy by the after this year. We still have maybe another year, right?
correct. And we will.
Which which they will.
They're
They're
not
gonna
gonna
do that.
yeah, they're not
We
gonna bail on him as they should, but they won't.
yeah, because that's the guy that they went and got. But if we are that bad and we're picking like in the top 5 with Caleb Williams or Drake May, are you not going? Do you pick them?
I'm just saying. Absolutely. Caleb Williams is all-time talent right now. And the fact that people don't think he should be number 1, and I'm getting texts from a certain somebody. Bo Nix Bo Nix's team beat Caleb Williams. Bo Nix is better. Yeah. Quarterback wins guy. Really? The fact that he might not go 1, so maybe he goes 2 or 3 because Harrison goes 2. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll take fucking Caleb Williams. I'll take fucking Bo Nix. I'll take fucking Penix. I'll take May. I don't care. If they're there, I want them.
Yeah. I think they really have
But I
to
don't
think
want him
about
with
it.
this coach.
But
I don't want him with the
if they're
coach.
like,
I
no,
don't
we're
want him
in
with the
on Jordan,
GM. I don't.
we want Marvin Harrison Jr. Would you be mad at that?
No, that because I know we're not going to take a quarterback.
That'd be nice. Then.
That's the best option. That's the best option. And then the other thing you do is you trade the Jets or your second round pick and go get like an AJ Brown type trade
Mm-hmm.
for another stud wide receiver or sign T Higgins. You know what I mean? Like get 2
Get a
really good
vet. Get a
guys.
vet who's like
Yeah.
not super old, but he still has like
Just
4 years
entering.
left. Yeah.
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 Because you can pay them. Aaron's off the books. Draft Harrison. We just got there's no excuse now. You have
Right.
just weapons on
Weapons all
weapons.
over. We just got to figure out our offensive line, but they've been decent at picking offensive linemen. So,
Correct.
all right, let's keep it moving here.
I just had the Lions Chargers game was pretty fun to watch, just the score fest.
Yeah, I didn't. I just saw like clips here and there, but I didn't get to see it. But that looked like a good game.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our next week. Packers play the Chargers, and the Wistys will be coming at you live. We're gonna be at that game. It's always fun to go, even if we suck. I think we're doing chili for tailgate.
Chargers aren't that
Nice.
great.
Yeah, we have a
So
chance.
like
Home. Who knows? It'll be fun either way. It's a noon game. I love a noon game when we go because then you're back home already and you got some time to recover. But yeah, that should be good. Thursday night and Monday night, I think, are the 2 best ones this week.
this upcoming week is incredible with I mean, Bengals Ravens is like the best Thursday night game we've had in a long fucking time. We just
Yeah, I
went
mean,
from
we get like the
Chicago.
Panthers in Chicago, and then yeah, the
Yeah, why is
Titans and
that a
someone
game?
else. Like, come on.
And then, like you said, the Steelers Browns. So it's just the AFC North just playing each other, which is just great. Like, let's
Yeah,
see good teams just hit each other hard.
everyone should
But
want to watch those. Yeah,
and the Monday night games haven't been bad this year, but they haven't been premier teams. So
right.
now you get the Super Bowl rematch, both coming off a bye, both top of the conference
Yeah,
at Kansas City,
that should be a fun
Andy's
one.
old team.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean that's just a I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I think
awesome.
I agree with your look at the Jets and the Bills because both of those teams are like, we need a we need something here. And they're both kind of on the cusp of being decent, maybe being in the playoffs. Fucking Rodgers is saying he's gonna be back in like 3 weeks or like mid-December,
I
maybe.
don't
I don't know.
I don't know what to root for here because I like Josh Allen and the Bills, but I kind of want a loss to like new coach. Like let's force that team
I'm
into a
rooting
little
for the Jets.
reset. I kind of want to see the Jets win because I kind of want to see Aaron come back, but I don't want him to
And
come
yeah.
back and hurt himself again, and it's just
So that's the
scary and
thing.
like I don't need that depression.
I'm not even a Jets fan, but I'm gonna be like, if I watch any games with him, I'm gonna be cringing like he would every time he gets tackled or has to
Yeah,
run at any.
I'm gonna
If he's not just sitting quietly in the
be
pocket,
like,
like I'm gonna be like,
yeah.
watch it, watch it.
I
I
don't.
can't imagine
I'm
what a
gonna,
Jets fan would be like. Those guys are fucking
yeah.
neurotic. But yeah, I mean, wouldn't you just wait? Like, what's the point? Won't you just
He
wait?
said
Like,
they're not.
especially if there's
He
like
said he's
no
yeah.
statistical chance of you like making the playoffs,
He said he's
then would
not
you
coming
wait?
back.
If there's no
He said he's
chance.
not coming back if they're not in the hunt.
Okay.
Like he's verbatim. So
Good.
like that's why if they win, it just makes it higher chance. But if
Right.
they lose, it's kind of like okay, he's safe.
Right.
You're
Because
fine now.
my fear
But if they
is the
start
same.
winning,
That I mean, he's gonna have to be cleared medically. So he's gonna have to show them that he can do this stuff before they put him in. They're not gonna put him in. He can't like lie his way into it. So I mean, you have to kind of trust the medical staff and, coaches and Aaron himself too. But yeah, I mean, it's still like it's an Achilles and he's got fucking huge calves. He's got like big feet and calves. He's got strong muscles down there.
massive.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like he tore that shit. And now you're just going to be like, yeah, 4 months later, I'm ready to roll. I don't know. And I don't know
Either.
too much about all that stuff. I'm not an orthopedic surgeon, but the stuff that I've heard is like it's at least 9 months to a year. It's like an ACL. ACLs used to be a year.
Yeah.
Now they're like 9 months. If you're like,
The
if you
only
stick with it and
one
you heal well. But this is some voodoo shit. I don't know.
well, I mean, Cam Akers came back in like 5, I think, 2 years in the Super Bowl run. He's a running back, and he was like 26.
And then didn't he just tear his fucking
So
ACL?
no,
Yeah. So it's
Achilles
like,
again. He has an Achilles injury like
yeah, I
two
think he
years
did
later.
ACL, Achilles or something. The dude just
And
has
then like there's always the Adrian Peterson, like he came back early, but he's the only one. Like
he's a
sometimes there's just
physical
outliers.
just specimen. Yeah. And I
Yeah,
love
and
Aaron, but
Aaron
he's
might
not
be a
Adrian
physical
Peterson.
he might be a physical freak in the calf game. I don't know.
He
I don't
doesn't
know what
even
to
have
say. I have no idea.
Aaron Rodgers is not Adrian Peterson because he doesn't have any kids to beat.
Okay. Wow, that took a
That's a good
let's
joke.
shut the joy sign off.
That's
Yeah.
a good joke.
Dark.
Remember he got in trouble for using a switch on his kids?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Now the
Oh
joke is
man.
clicking. It's not as funny when you have to fucking explain it, you dints. All right.
Well, I don't remember that.
I think that's the week ahead though. That'll be fun. I think we got a good one. So
Yeah.
shall
And
we
then
shall we introduce our game
let's
this
do it. You want
week?
Yeah, you want me to explain it?
Yeah, go ahead. This
Okay,
is a fun one.
so we kind of we kind of teased it last week. We're doing a Game of Thrones draft. So how this is going to work is it's a snake draft. We're gonna do a trivia question to start to
Yeah,
Mason to see who gets first and
naturally.
second pick.
Am I 0 for
And we
3
just
already? I've never gotten one
yeah,
yet.
you are. I think I got you a decent one on this one. It's difficult, but it's doable.
I thought I
Um,
had the passer rating.
so what we're gonna do
Pretty
here
confident.
is we're drafting in an order: coach, quarterback, and then we're gonna go skill position like a running back, and then a skill position like a wide receiver or a tight
Tight
end or
end.
something. Defense like a D lineman or a linebacker, and then a secondary like a corner or a safety. And those drafts, like those positions or whatever, are with Game of Thrones characters. No dragons or dire
Oh,
wolves.
yeah.
It's
I mean, that's
not
game
like you
over.
would
If you
win.
got
Yeah,
fucking,
you'd win.
yeah, if you got Drogon out there, he's torching everybody,
Yeah, I
literally.
know. That would be the first pick, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, none of that. We're just gonna snake it through and see what we got. So play along.
So we go,
Here's the trivia
if I go
question.
first, I go coach, you go coach. Then you go quarterback, I go quarterback. Then I go skill position, you go
Correct.
skill. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Do we have to do
So
that?
that yeah, because it gives an advantage to the first pick, but it also gives an advantage to the second pick because how you loop.
Yeah, but then it could make it interesting
Because
by, it's all about technique or like I want to get a good, I really have one guy I want, and I think it's going to make my whole team huge. Or I really want a coach because I think this guy's really smart or whatever.
yeah, but that's why because if I pick a coach and you pick a defense, it's like it doesn't balance. I want to go head to head with what our picks are because I might steal your guy. That's the point.
Well, that's the whole point. You have to like figure out how and when you want to
We're
do that.
sticking with the snake and we're
Okay.
sticking with the order.
Okay, fine. We gotta look
Here's the
at
trivia question.
shit.
Can you name the last two MVPs of the NFL that are not a quarterback? So one is a non-quarterback, and then I want you to name. So name the last non-quarterback that was on offense. I'll give you that hint. And then I want you to name the last defensive player that won MVP
Is it LaDainian Tomlinson?
as your offense.
Yeah.
And then what's your defense?
Um Damn. How recent was it?
Before you were born.
I'm gonna go LT. I'm gonna go both LTs. Lawrence Taylor.
You are half correct, so you
Damn,
lose the draft.
damn it. Which one was right? LT?
LT was the last
Which LT?
defensive player.
Oh fuck.
Defensive player.
So who's the offensive player?
We just
Was it
talked
Adrian
about him.
Peterson? Yeah.
Adrian Peterson. Yes.
Fuck. I knew it was between
LaDainian
those two.
Thomason was before
AP.
Peterson. He
Okay, so
won.
I'm not crazy. I
Yeah,
know that they won. Damn it.
correct. So I go first.
All right, who do you want for your coach?
I got to bring up my list here. I think I know this off the top of my head. Just want to make sure. Yeah, for my coach, easy pick. Like, without a doubt. I'm taking Bran. Is it Bran?
Bran. Yeah, the three-eyed
The
raven.
the the three-eyed raven, whatever you want to
So
call him.
we have to just pause for a second. Like, we don't get like the superpowers that come with him. Like, he can't fucking see the future and knows everything, right? He's just this. It's like the characteristics of the person,
No, it's the character.
right?
You get the character.
So he
You get
just
the
knows
character.
everything. So then you're gonna win every game then. That's fucking
Well,
dumb.
he can't do the future. He can do the present and the past.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
he
that's
can learn the
fine.
history of football and he can see what's going on currently from an eagle-eyed view, but he doesn't know the future.
Okay.
So he's
I
a
I
student
I
of the
figured that
game.
would be a good pick.
That's my coach. I don't think I really have to explain much. He's in a wheelchair too, so we get like the pity crowd for like handicapped people.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
So
that's my pick.
I'm going. There's a couple people that I think are very good picks here. Cersei, because of her political genius, you have to acknowledge that she was a beast. She figured out a way every time.
Mm-hmm.
You could go the dude without the nuts, Viserys, or what, the bald guy,
Varys.
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 There's so many names that are, you're gonna have to bear with me. He's very manipulative and good. You could go Littlefinger. He always found
Yeah.
a way to get it done. Just cerebral. Um, I
Who
think
you going with?
I'm gonna go with Cersei. First female NFL coach. Cersei Lannister. Woo!
I think it's good. She was on my list, so I don't have much else to say about that. It's a good
Yeah,
pick.
I got Cersei. Okay, so now we drop to the quarterbacks, and I get the first pick now.
Yep, you go quarterback.
Okay, so for my quarterback, I'm going to go. Oh man, I just forgot. um, I still think well, can I pick like a certain time in the story?
It's the character, so like it
Well,
doesn't
Bran
matter. Like
is it post pre or post when he falls out of the tower? Is
I
he
I
on
said Bran the three-eyed raven. Yeah, I
okay.
just took him at the end.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take Jamie Lannister before he gets his hand cut off.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like the best. He's a quarterback, right? He looks like fucking Jimmy G. He's a good looking dude. He's tall enough. He's skilled enough. I'm going Jamie.
Yeah. That's a good
Plus,
that's a
my
really good pick.
coach and my quarterback have a very good relationship.
Sexual relationship. Yeah.
they're
That's what
always
you need. Chemistry
they're
matters.
good chemistry. Okay, who's your
So my
QB?
chemistry is going to be a little my chemistry is going to be a little tough.
Yeah.
They're connected, but it's going to be tough. My quarterback's going to be the individual that we say Kobe, the Night King, is going to be my
Oh,
quarterback. The guy
damn
is
it.
throwing darts across the field left and right.
Shit.
He's
I
money.
wanted I wanted him for my running back, but yeah, I forgot he fucking sniped that dude out of the air.
He's too slow. He walks everywhere, but he's like Brady in the
Yeah,
pocket,
he's a
just
pocket QB.
lighting people up.
Yeah, he's a pocket
Him
QB.
and
That's for
Bran have a
sure.
connection ish. So like that kind of works, I guess.
Yeah.
He can see Bran when Bran's looking at him, so like that works. And then my special wide receiver
Okay, so
or
are we
tight end. What
doing
are we
can
doing?
we
Which
do
one?
running back or receiver or tight end in this next pick?
Yeah, let's just do
Just a
yeah.
special
You
like
just pick
a
you just
yeah,
have to
okay.
you have to pick two out of the three. Yeah. Um I don't know, I'll put wide receiver here or tight end, one of the two, pass
Okay.
catcher. I'm gonna go I'll do tight end. I'm gonna go Jon Snow.
Damn it.
Here's my reasoning. Athlete in space, baby. We saw him maneuvering in the Battle of the Bastards.
Yep.
He's a great he's not afraid of contact. He's always on the field. He's a leader. He's
Yep.
loved by everybody.
Oh yeah.
Big time player, like comes up clutch. He kind of reminds me of like George Kittle, if that makes sense. Like physical,
Yeah.
shows up, kind of gets
Or
fucked up, but
I
like
would say like Mark Andrews. He kind of looks like him. You know, just a
yeah,
solid
just
guy, just like a good
yeah,
leader.
and
He's like
he'll
checking
lead
his
by
fucking
example.
blood glucose on the
Yep.
sideline. Yeah.
Him and Bran will get along well. Him and the Night King will kind of have a issue, but We'll push through
Yeah.
that. That's my first skill position.
Okay. I so then I get both of
S-
mine right away then.
You get back to back, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Arya as my running back.
That was my running back. That's exactly who I wanted.
She is very shifty. She's little,
Yeah.
very crafty, smart.
But she ain't letting
She
anybody
can
fuck with
fucking
her though.
fly. She killed your fucking
Yeah.
quarterback. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert, but yeah. I think that's pretty good. I was thinking Tyrion, but I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, he's too little. Um, no offense to the little people out there. Um, mm, for my wide receiver or tight end, I think I'm gonna go with one you probably didn't really think of. God, what's his name? Fucking uh Pedro Pascal's guy. Who is that?
It's
The snake dude?
Oberyn
Oberyn.
Martell.
Yep, Martell. Yep, Oberyn.
Yep, that's a good pick. He was on my list.
So he's crafty. I mean, he almost fucking beat the mountain or whatever. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's my he reminds me of like a Jamar Chase type of receiver, like a little smaller, but he can
Yeah,
fucking
he's
run.
good.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I get to go.
D line
Well,
or
I have a
line,
second. I have a special. I have a special. My second special, and then I
and
have my D
then
line
D line or linebacker.
or back end. Yeah. Um. So my special.
You need a
I
running
kind
back
of was
now.
in between on this one, but I'm gonna go running back. I'm gonna go Gray Worm. Kind of like a do it all again, a leader,
What the fuck is that?
does the dirty. That's you don't know who Grey Worm is?
Oh, the dude with yeah. Okay.
Masande. Yeah, he's a good
Yeah.
fighter.
Okay.
He does the dirty work. He led the Unsullied. He doesn't have a
That's a
dick,
good
so if you
pick.
get hit there or right,
Yeah.
that's who I would
No
go
cup
with
needed.
as.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
no
good
cup
pick.
needed. He'll take the hits. Him and John would get along well. He's just kind of quiet, takes his time. I don't need him complaining about not getting paid. Just does his
Yeah,
thing. I'm going Grey Worm.
that's a good pick. All right. So you have a defensive line. Yeah. Or defensive line or linebacker.
Correct. I thought about this person. I think this is an easy pick. I thought about this person for my running back. That's how a white man runs a football, bitch. That's what I thought about. But
I think everyone probably
I'm
knows.
taking I'm taking the mountain. Yeah,
All
I mean
right.
the guy that's like, yeah, it's not. We don't have to say much. That's my pick.
Yeah. So my defensive line, I went obviously the mountain is huge. I thought he'd be a good one. Um, but everyone like I was thinking maybe fucking um so there's a couple picks here. You could do Hodor.
I thought about. He's on my list. Just
Hodor.
tell him to
He's
get the ball. He knows
yeah,
what
I
to
mean
do.
it's Vince Wilfork basically. But he's kind of
Yeah.
dumb. I was thinking
Yes.
Tormund, the redheaded dude.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Fuck. Or what's his name? The John's best friend, the fat guy. Samuel Tarley.
You want Tarley on your D line?
He's a
That's
big
like
boy.
having
He's a big
Lancaster
body.
on you. That's like Lancaster. What is that gonna do?
So my pick is actually going to be a one of the most important oh fuck. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go with the guy that killed your defensive lineman, the Hound. I'm going with the Hound as like a deep as an edge rusher.
I feel like you have to. I mean, if I
He's a
have the
big
mountain,
boy.
you have
Yeah.
to, yeah, you have to have the hound. Yes.
Okay. So I got the Hound. And then
Yep.
my
So now you need a.
defensive back,
This is tough.
it's tough because there's so many good people. Um, I mean, if you didn't pick Jon Snow early on, he'd be a good DB, you know? Um,
I wanted just for transparency, I wanted Oberyn as my safety. Like
mhm.
that's who I was
Quick,
going for because
shifty.
I thought yeah,
Yeah.
or
I mean,
Arya or something.
I think I gotta go. So, but for me, I think I gotta go with a big. I mean, he could play linebacker. He could play anything. I think I gotta go. He's
There's
athletic.
not.
He's athletic. I gotta go Cal Drogo
Oh wow. Okay.
as like a safety.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't pick him because he died right away from his wound, but he
He's a
was
stud.
definitely on my list.
He's a
I'm
stud.
gonna list since this is the last pick, I'm just gonna go through a couple that I thought about.
Mm-hmm.
Um
There's one that I might have
it's
picked before
safeties
Drogo.
safety's tough because you need someone quick. But you can also have like a Cam Chancellor thumper, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Who comes
that's
down like a
Cal Drogo.
linebacker.
Yeah, that's Cal Drogo.
Yeah,
So
and that's what I'm gonna kind of
he's
do
kind of
for
like
my
everywhere. He could play like a
yeah, that's what I'm gonna
nickel
do
back or something.
for my pick. I thought about like how is Brienne of Tarth not brought up in this conversation? She beat the Hound. Like
She could be a tight
she's
end.
tough.
She's tall. I think she'd be a good
Yeah,
tight
she
end.
a couple of the other like good fighters who could be on the back end. I thought of like Braun.
Braun was the other one I was
What's his
thinking of
face, his
instead of
buddy?
Drogo. Yeah.
Yeah, Braun's good.
He's a little small, so I
Like
might put him as
Jorah
like,
Mormont.
yeah, I might put those guys a little smaller as like corners.
Yeah. Beric Dondarrion, he just comes back to life all the time, lights his sword on fire, like
Oh
that
yeah.
guy with the one eye. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like there's a couple of those.
Tormund could be in
I
there.
I so I'm gonna take God. I wanted to take Tormund, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go off the board here. Paige talked me into it,
Oh God.
and I don't even know if you're gonna know who this is.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
help.
take Jaqen Hagar.
Wait. Jaqen Hagar.
Jaqen
Oh,
Hagar.
that's the guy that teaches Arya.
Yeah, he's the faceless man. He can do anything and be anything on the back end. He can be a quick guy, poison someone, kill him, go away. You don't know where he went. He's like my like do it all type of person on defense on the back end. I wanted to go Tormund to be my thumper, but Tormund's like he
He's a
drank from
linebacker.
giant's blood milk. He's too
He's a
big.
linebacker.
Yeah.
I think Drogo is probably a
And I want
stretch at DB. He's probably a linebacker too.
if I could if I the only other thing I could have done was take the mountain as the running back and then take like Brienne as my linebacker and
Yeah.
then take Grey Worm as my back end. He probably could be a back
Safety.
end safety
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah. That's
That's
so
what I would
funny.
have
This
done
is
too,
fun.
but we can move around. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
That's
draft. I thought
fun.
that was a good one.
That's fun.
Yeah.
At some point, we got to bring it back and do like Harry Potter and Star Wars
Yeah.
and stuff. It's a fun idea. And then we
Yeah.
can switch around. Like,
Yeah, we
there's so many characters here. I think it was a good idea, but I think we have enough to work with where we can do one running back, two receivers, or like a receiver and a tight end. And then you
yeah,
can
you
do
probably
like
could.
a defensive lineman, a linebacker, and then a defensive back. Like you can stretch it out a little more. So yeah, maybe next time we'll do something like that. There's enough characters. I think
Yeah,
we could do
for
it.
sure. For sure.
And then you have to kind of get creative if you lose some like the big ones, like if Luke Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker are all taken. It's like who's gonna be my
You got to have
quarterback?
like
It's like
30 options. Yeah.
right, Han Solo, baby. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I, li-
So
we can do that. Coming up, we can. Next week, we're going to do, because it's Thanksgiving before the pod, we're going to do a Thanksgiving draft of
yeah,
like the best.
foods.
Doesn't have to be, yeah, it doesn't have to be specifically foods. Now that I think about it, it could be just the best things about Thanksgiving, because we could do one like that for Christmas too, like the best Christmas, whatever, movies,
Yeah. So just keep
whatever
it really
you
vague,
think
like
about, but we can do foods.
Thanksgiving draft, and we
Best
just
things
pick
about
stuff. Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
whoever has the
That's
best
next week
round and
because
yeah.
Are
Yeah,
we in person next week too?
you'll have to tune in to find out.
Big time. Big time. Yes. Okay. On to fantasy football.
Okay, I guess.
What a week. What a week.
Yeah, it was tough.
Mason got bitched.
Yeah, she whooped my ass, man.
Did you do a bet or no? You
We
too
did
scared?
we did do a bet. So we bet
Oh,
it was a good bet because each person has to either, if you win, you get something that you really enjoy, and if you lose, it kind of sucks for the loser.
can I
So,
can I say something?
sure.
Once again, I just want to put this out for everyone else. You aren't bad.
No.
You would have lost to
Yeah.
two other teams.
I just the
Like you
matchups are just killing
score,
me.
play the wrong team.
The
Like
matchups
it's
are killing
really
me.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I need uh CJ Stroud to go off for 50 points to beat dad. And it wasn't even like
Yeah.
a handsome victory either. Like I don't think I killed him. It was just
You'd
I
have
beat him.
lost to Allie or Paige. That's it.
And Paige could be the best team in the league, which is crazy. But
She's number one right now.
and
Just blows
I'm
my mind.
second to last. I could be last, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, you're out of the playoffs. You're out of the playoffs right now.
So yes, I lost to Allie. And our bet was if Allie or so if I win, Allie and I have to go to um a indoor golf simulator because I love golf. I'm a golfer, and Allie absolutely does not like golf, and I really want her to learn how to play because I want her to play with me. And she hates
Okay.
it. She's embarrassed because she can't swing, whatever. So that was if I win. That obviously didn't happen. I'm still gonna work on it though. We'll see. Um, and if I lose, we have to go out for sushi.
I love it. I'll go with you. Shit,
I
sushi. Let's
fucking
go.
I hate sushi. It's so gross.
Coco's, baby.
I know. I'm
Coco's.
gonna. She said we have to go to Coco. She didn't say I have to eat sushi. So if they could have like a burger or a steak or something, I'll probably just get that. But I'm at least gonna pay for fucking her to eat raw fish, whatever.
I
So
love
I
it.
lost.
Good bet.
There we go. So yeah, you barely beat
I beat
Alexa.
I was shit my pants last night. Like James Cook is like just getting points, and I'm like, if he fucking scores, I lose. And it's like he fumbled and I won by 3. That's -2. Like it could have been
Yeah,
oh God. So I beat her. I'm pumped. She's on a losing streak. It's
yeah. She
great. She
started really
plays
strong,
you
but now
next
she's
week.
starting to come back down to earth. I gotta put her
Yeah.
in her place tomorrow next week.
She's lost 3 in a row. So
Yeah, we both need a
kind of
win.
tough. Yeah,
This is like
big win
Ravens.
next
This
week.
is
Big
Ravens versus Bengals right here.
Bengal, yeah, AFC North is coming
Although
into
I'm not as
town
good,
here.
but
And then
yeah,
yeah, Mom plays Paige. They both have a 4 and 3 game winning streak, so it's kind of oh
yeah.
no, no, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, yeah, Mom plays Paige. Yes. So big big fantasy setup, but that's it for that. Good luck.
How
Hope
did
you
your
miss the playoffs.
yeah, fuck you. How did your bets go?
I went 1-1. So we picked the Vikings. So the undefeated streak is over. Shocker. But we said we just want one to win. Picked the Vikings to beat the Saints. And somehow Josh Jobs just keeps dabbing. I don't know what else to say about that guy.
Yeah,
Kind of, we didn't really
I
talk
liked
about him,
that
but
one.
he's kind of crazy. Yeah. And then
I saved you from
the
the Falcons in Atlanta, by the way. Remember, we were
correct.
both
And
like, "Oh, I
then
don't know," and I said, "No,
yeah, we
I
were
think
kind of
Kyler's gonna win."
off. Yeah, and then the other one was the Bucks Titans, and I had the Titans, and they got squashed.
Yeah,
So
you were riding with Will
that
Levis.
kind of hurt. Yeah. So now I got 3 games again. We don't have to pick all 3, but we're gonna go with it, what we think, and then move from there.
Are you gonna do opposite again?
Yep. Still
Okay.
sticking as long as I'm winning. Chargers, Packers. Chargers are 3-point favorites. What do you like?
I, for some reason, I feel like the Packers might win.
Really?
That's a clip right there.
Are you serious? Okay, I guess we disagree.
That's a clip right
Then
there.
never
Really?
mind on that one. Um,
No, I think the Chargers, I think picking the Packers as the opposite is that's what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
well,
I
so
think the
you would
Packers
both
might win. You don't think they're going to, but I think you know what I'm trying to say? Like
you
I'm
think the
picking
Chargers are going to win,
the
so we're
opposite.
taking the Packers.
Right.
Yes.
I'm picking so
Tell
yeah,
me the
that's
team
confusing.
yeah, no,
So
don't do it.
don't pick the
Yes.
opposite, pick the
Tell me the
team
team
that
you think.
like gut goes to.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we flip. Yes, we
So
flip
gut,
off
yeah,
gut. So
gut
you
was
think Chargers?
Chargers, gut was Chargers, so Packers pick them.
I'm not taking the Packers after this whole debacle. Like that just like jinxed the shit out of that, and we're not
Yeah.
doing that. Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna zoom to a different game.
Okay.
Bengals, Ravens. Ravens are 4-point favorites. Who do you think's gonna win?
Ravens. They're at home.
Okay, I thought Bengals. I thought Bengals. So that's we're split. Vikings, Broncos. Broncos are 2-point favorites.
I think the Broncos would win. They're on a roll.
I do too. After last night's game, I genuinely do. So we're riding with
Wilson?
Josh
We're going Dobby?
Josh Dobbs again.
Oh hell
And
yeah.
then
That
the
almost
last
makes
one,
sense. I don't want to jinx it, but it almost makes sense.
Eagles, Chiefs. Chiefs are 2.5-point favorites.
Yeah, Chiefs.
I would say Chiefs, right?
So you're
So
going
we're going
Eagles.
Eagles.
Fly,
Yes,
Eagles, fly.
Eagles, Vikings. I don't actually mind those two. I
So
really don't.
that's
Okay,
a perfect
those are my
segue.
picks.
That's a perfect segue into our uniforms today.
Are we Eagles? I didn't
We're
remember.
Eagles today, yeah. I posted
Yeah,
them a
okay.
while ago. I did a Super Bowl matchup, so you might have to go back a little bit. February
Yes.
5th. But yeah, Eagles, they have pretty good uniforms like to start. I like them. I like the helmets are different, you know, with the wings on the side. They have like the other logo of just the bird logo like on their shoulder. So they don't really have stripes on the jerseys. They have some striping on the pants, which is fine. I think they're solid. Um, the only thing I did was I played with the stripes a little bit to make sure the colors were better. They're black uniforms. The white stripe is too big on there, and I think it just looks weird. I think you got to utilize the green. They have a cool green. Their current green is cool, but the Kelly green
Love their
throwbacks,
green.
Kelly green is really cool too. They could almost just be Kelly
Yes.
green, but I do like their current green too. So I think kind of having, no matter what you would do, you would have the opposite as like your throwback and have like a uniform that you do a couple times a year. So what I did with their primary homes was I just got rid of the white pants. It makes no sense to me to have white pants. All green. Updated the stripes a little bit to have the black, and I'm utilizing silver a little bit more because they've got like the silver in the logo, like the beak of the eagle and the wings on their helmet. So I've got
Mm-hmm.
silver numbers instead of white and stuff like that. So utilizing silver, got the little silver stripe in there too. That's primary home. Secondary home, um, we got green and then we got black pants. So we're kind of hinting at um they definitely do utilize some black pants now and then. Like they have these uniforms, but I just have the silver added in there a little bit more. Um, and then their tertiary home, I got them in the blackouts. Um, they have like
These are awesome.
they just added a black helmet like last year. Um, I I'm okay with it. It just doesn't make sense to me. On my picture, like the actual green that I used, it's you can look up like the color code for the green, and that's what it is. But their green is so dark, like you couldn't tell that they were black helmets. They almost look black. So
Mm-hmm.
I kept it with the green helmet, and it just the contrast I think pops a lot better. Then I fixed the stripes and the numbers. I like the numbers as green too. The white numbers just like it's too black and white, literally. It just is like too stark, so that kind of makes it blend a little bit better, I think. So yeah, those are really cool. I like those. Primary away, all whites. They do this sometimes. Just again, updated some colors there. Um, the white uniforms, I got some green, but then they got black outlines on there. And then the pants updated those stripes too. It's like one thick stripe and then one thinner one in front of it. And then whatever color pant is like kind of separating the two. And then secondary away, I just gave them all of them. I just gave them white with green pants. That's their secondary away. Um, Pretty straightforward there. And then tertiary away, gave them black pants. So you get the green helmet, white jersey, black
I
pants.
actually I actually really like the white with the black pants. I don't know. Normally I'm not a big fan of that, but I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's too just bland, I guess, like white and black. It's like okay, but they have enough. Like if you have the green helmet and the green stripes and numbers and stuff, you have enough kind of working with you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what color their green is, like what that's called, but yeah, they've got pretty good uniforms to start with. So it wasn't like anything crazy. It was just a matter of lining everything up, getting rid of the white pants unless it's just all white, and then making sure the striping and numbers were the right colors and sizes and stuff. Just dialing it in a little bit. So yeah, those are my Eagles. I didn't figure out how to do the visor back then, but the ones I'll post on this video.
I was gonna
As
I
if
was
you're
gonna say
watching right
that.
now, you'll see that they have the visors added. So yeah, those are my Eagles. So I think that completes the NFC East. So we're going to be moving. We did an NFC one. So now we're going to go to the AFC. And I think I'm going to do. Who did I do? Oh, it's the AFC. Shit, what is that? West with Kansas City.
Chiefs.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, and Raiders. A lot of classics in there. Chargers are like semi classics because they have like the powder blues and stuff. Raiders are classic, but then Broncos can kind of get. I don't like the Broncos uniforms right now, so those are a little different. Those are kind of fun, but yeah, we'll move over to them next. So
Good.
you'll have to follow along to see what those look like. Those are the unis for this week.
Is that better? Or do you like those better? We are still on Jacksonville, aren't we? Those are still the
Yeah,
reigning champs.
Jacksonville's still killing it.
Still? Okay.
Yeah. Um,
I don't know. I like the Eagles. I really do.
for you, are they taking the lead?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just think they're cool. Like, and this is just a quick. I think the players in it make it cool. Like Jalen Hurts looks good in the uniform. Like he
Mhm.
just makes it cool looking.
You got to
He's
have the
cooler
right
than
kind of
Trevor
helmet,
Lawrence.
like the cool Revels with like a visor on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's built so he looks good in it. He wears like Jordan
Hmm.
cleats. He looks good.
Yeah, it's
It's just the
clean.
white. It makes no sense to me to be like green helmet, green jersey, and then white and white. It's like two different uniforms in one, you know? It's like he jumped in a bucket
Yeah.
of white paint and then he's like, oh shit, I need to jump out. And he had all green on, and now he's like, oh shit, now my bottom half is just white.
Yeah, I guess. You think about that shit way too deep.
I know. I know. I'm literally the only person that cares about this. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care
All right.
that you don't care how much I care.
Okay, I think we should end it there. Dear God.
It makes sense if you think about it.
I don't want to think about it. It's too. It's a Tuesday. I like no.
All right, buddy boy. I will see you. You're coming home this weekend, right?
Yeah, I'll see you Thanksgiving next week.
Well, we'll see you for the Packer game, dingus.
I know,
That's
but I'm home
first.
for Thanksgiving and the Packer game. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sounds
All
good.
right.
Can't wait to give you a hug in person and tell you how
Yeah.
much I
See
love
ya.
you. Love you.
Yeah. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.